Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today, we're reviewing another Future Stars player. We've looked at Cunha, we've looked at Pedro. Going back to the Prem this time, it's Emile Smith Rowe. He's one of our own. He's an Arsenal player. Jack's asked some questions. I used him for a full week in league, so I've got a very, very good idea of what he's about. Jack, take it away.
Robbie, I knew you'd be excited for this card.
Yeah.
You obviously are a huge fan of Smith Rowe himself. He's had a bit of a breakout season, you might say, this year. So, looking at the card, Robbie, it was one of the marquee players that we were all looking at when the Future Stars promo came out.
Yeah, absolutely.
He looks really good.
His stats are insane. Like, at the first glance, obviously, we've actually reviewed both of his informs, which is somewhat of a rarity on the
bit of a rogue one.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, he's a lot better.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Obviously, he's had a bit of an upgrade in terms of weak foot and skill. Yeah. So, Rob, the first question I've got, in terms of attacking, he's very well rounded. You know, he's got really good attacking stats.
Yeah.
Across the board. What is the best thing about him? You know, what was it that you made you want to keep him, perhaps, in your team? That's the best way, I guess.
Good question. I'd say he's got the P word, Jack. He's got presence.
Oh Lord! I suppose he is 6 foot.
He's 6 foot.
Average.
Yeah.
In terms of body type, that is.
Like, he's one of them. So I played him cam mainly. I did use him at striker for a little bit as well, just to test him out. But he's one of those centre attacking mids that you can pick the ball up with and just drive. Which he's good at in real life and obviously in FIFA.
Perhaps.
Yeah. He picks the ball up and he runs and he feels fast. He feels strong.
Okay.
He's a joy to use in that role. Really? Genuinely, very, very fun.
Damn, full of praise already. So, one stat that obviously, like I've just said, his stats are amazing across the board. But one stat that really sticks out to me is 96 short passing.
Yeah, his passing is phenomenal.
As we know, Rob, the current meta, if you will, or the current state of the game, passing is atrocious. It is
it's rough.
Awful and it's painful. Is it slightly less painful with Emile?
100%. His passing is phenomenal. I think centre attacking mid is the position to use him, just so you get the most of that.
Yeah,
partner that with a 5-star weak foot. He's spraying them on both feet. Like, genuinely, it's a joy. I think when you notice when you use a cam that's actually got really good passing stats as opposed to someone you just sort of whack in there.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I think having the 5-star weak foot, like you've said as well, that's what sets people apart from the crowd. Interesting point. If you actually look at how many players have been given a skills upgrade or a weak foot upgrade compared to like a crazy stats upgrade, it's very minimal.
It is.
EA know that that's what makes players endgame.
Yeah, that's why Foot Birthday is so sought after as well. Obviously,
they're the best cards. They're absolutely the best cards that there ever is.
They always have a bit of cheese as well, 5-star weak foot players.
They do. Look
at Ben Yedder, for example.
And he's only like, an 87 or something, his signature signings.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely what makes players stand out and, somewhat endgame. That famous phrase, is he endgame? Robbie, would you say this guy's endgame?
Yeah, I'd say he is, yeah. I can't see anything that would say otherwise, really. He's fast enough, he's got great passing, his shooting, we've not touched on yet, but is genuinely really, really good. His dribbling is it's not like as good as Neymar, obviously. He's
I suppose it's the body type into that probably hurts him, more
but
than anything.
Like, I'd say probably similar level to Cantona.
Yeah, and I get on with Cantona.
Exactly, yeah.
I get on with Cantona more than Lewandowski sometimes, so,
but the one thing
don't always take stats at, face value.
Exactly, yeah. But the one thing he's got over him is, like, the pace. Like, he's got 8 more pace than Cantona, so
it's big.
Even doing like LB dribbling, left stick dribbling, like the pace coming off the skills or the dribble is phenomenal. Like, just the burst of acceleration, the ability to sort of run with the ball. He's got a nice pace split as well, only 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, which is lovely to see.
I'm interested, Rob. What chem style did you run on him?
I was sort of umming and ahhing a bit. I went with a finisher in the end.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, do you go Hawk? Do you go Engine? Do you go Finish? I mean, a Finisher's nice because it gets his dribbling up.
Yeah.
And his shooting.
Like 94
Did he feel like he need... at any point where you're thinking, should I put a pace card on him? Or...
No. He didn't get caught up at all, really.
Fair enough. I think to be honest, we're at the point, aren't we, where now if you have like about 94 pace, there's...
Yeah.
you're probably all right, really. Do you know what I mean? So
he's strong enough, even if he's like shoulder to shoulder with someone, that he can weight some of it as well. Like I remember one time he absolutely floored that Feet, that Bologna man. He's like 94 physical. Man.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, so he made him like a theatre geek. That's what he did.
Great burn, big jock. So you said that we didn't touch on it. I'm going to touch on it now, Robbie. His shooting. What was it like? How many, did he score a lot of goals for you? Would you say he's more of a creator than a finisher, perhaps?
19 games FUT champs. Bearing in mind, you get people that quit immediately. Yeah. You get people that...
It's not great. It's not a great experience at the minute, but...
No, He got 19 games, 11 goals, 7 assists.
That's
a fairly good return, yeah.
I'd agree with that, because I bet at least 3 of those games were probably, like, somebody just chalked off almost.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I think that's a really... really good return personally for a cam anyway. I mean, for me, a cam, maybe not even just a cam, but I think this year I've kind of started to focus less on records and more on how a player plays for me and how it's like Lewandowski is a prime example. He scored a lot of goals for me, but I don't know if I'd be better served having a different player. So I think when you're enjoying a player like Smith Rowe, and obviously you're a fan of him anyway, so it makes you you have more of a connection with it. It's more fun for you to use him. I think records don't always matter. Like sometimes, I know for me, not having my record on the main menu now, I couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit about leaving a game. I don't care.
2-0 down. I don't care. Yeah.
Same. I've not got time for that.
Yeah.
But jinx, big jinx of an So Smith Rowe looks quality, Rob.
He is. Genuinely is.
Would you say? I suppose we'll talk about. Why don't you take us into the end card? Because I've got a question about his value.
Okay, so I've given him a 9.75 out of 10.
Oh, holy cow. I think the 5-star weak foot does a lot for that rating as well.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I would love to keep him. I've sold him because I feel like he's gone up a little bit because of Tomiyasu that's just come out today.
Yes.
So I've sold him, but when he drops a bit more, I'd love to get him back in. I would adore this man if I got him untradeable. Oh my god,
that'd be gorgeous.
I would fall in love. Yeah, I mean, I already have fell in love. He's phenomenal. I will get him back. He's like it hurt me to sell him because of how much fun I've had with him, and obviously he's an Arsenal boy. He's an absolute hero. The reason it's not higher, I marked him down a little bit for his dribbling. It's not like perfect, but it is good. But it's not. I've used better. Like Garincha was better, for example.
Yes.
And another markdown can be fixed by UEA. I'm looking at you. Scan this man's face.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's another reason why I sold him. I feel a lot less attached to him because he looks like Donny van der Beek running around at camp.
Yeah. It's
so
strange.
Annoying.
It's so strange. I think because they obviously know like a few weeks in advance, at least a few weeks, if not months in advance, of who is going in this promo.
Yeah.
And it's not even like he's an obscure player.
He's Arsenal's number 10, for God's sake.
That's what I mean. And it's so bizarre. And that's one thing that I think, for me personally, it doesn't kill future stars, but it's a lot less fun because of the random faces and they just look like a generic NPC.
Yeah, the player I reviewed alongside him as well didn't have a face, Trincao. It's just... Yeah. I like it. It's a weird one.
It makes them feel... Yeah. It makes them feel like just random, like just an Eddie. You
don't feel attached or personal with them, do you? Like,
it's nice to see them in the cutscenes as well. Like, Jean Pedro's got a face. Bloody Watford's got a face.
Like when I score with him, I'm like, oh, what a sick goal. And then it zooms in, I'm like, meh. It's just not him, is it? It's just not.
You just need to skip those celebrations. Don't be toxic. Come on, Rob. Skip them. Value, Rob. I'm interested. I'm very interested. This is what I want to know.
I went for an 8 in the end. I think that's all right.
I think that's higher than I thought you were going to give him.
He's 700k, man. He's 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot.
Yeah, true.
He's fast. He's got great shooting. He's got 91 composure as well, which definitely adds to the shooting. Like his across the goal shots, should I say, were phenomenal. Outside, inside the box. He scored a few long shots for me as well. 87 long shots. Genuinely, he's sick, Jack. His passing's amazing. His dribbling's good.
Yeah, I'm actually just looking at kind of like the price of cards around him now.
Yeah.
I suppose it's probably about fair then.
The reason it could be higher, obviously, you've got like, I think Neymar's probably the best value player on the game. With like
I know. I think the cheap golds makes value. They kind of skew value sometimes a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
it's sort of a similar price to a little bit cheaper than Ginola, and I'd say that's why I've marked it down a little bit because Ginola is very, very good.
Yeah, he's an absolute bloody animal, isn't he? I love him.
Yeah.
I love Ginola. Can't wait.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a bad price at all. And I can see him dropping a little bit more as well.
I think he'll probably drop to about maybe 600,
yeah,
620.
I think so. Yeah.
And I suppose at that point, it's not a bad pickup really, especially if you're running a Prem. Because it's weird, isn't it? Prem, I know they've not actually got loads of cams to choose from. I know there's a lot of attackers now, and with there being a lot of obviously team of the year, but there's not that many actual out and out cams that you'd want to use there. There's probably him and Foden. Yeah. Like Phil's equally 500k, so it's not like they're cheap. Yeah. You know what I mean? Exactly, and then you've got, I think Prem now is probably quite, after Team of the Year, it's a very well-rounded meta league. I think before that they were really struggling against the other ones.
Absolutely,
in terms of meta, now you've got Cancelo, you've got Varane that's obviously coming in, you've got Kanate and that. So
I wonder if he will go up if he gets a face scan.
He would. I think he would.
Yeah,
I absolutely think he would. This now, I
just drop and get him back in for a bit.
Yeah,
surely it's got to come this year. It has to.
You never know, do you? I mean, Pato got one for God's sake.
He did,
so
yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, won't we, Rob? But Kemsal used finisher and then best links.
Best links. I've gone for the new Future Stars Tomiyasu. It's a right back at the minute, but there is a centre back one coming out.
I think that right back one. Play him at centre back though. Holy shit, he looks really good.
Exactly what you're saying, yeah.
He looks really, really good. 6'2", medium high and average. Put like
strength, 5-star
like
weak
an
foot
anchor on him or something, or a shadow. Holy cow, he looks really good. 90 short passing, 85 long passing. 80 vision is an underrated stat there as well.
Very good, yeah. 5-star weak foot is definitely underrated as well.
Oh yeah, I love it. Especially like defenders and midfielders. You don't think of it as much, do you? But then when you have it, you're like, oh, this is really nice.
He's a 90 centre back with a shadow on him.
It's not bad.
Yeah. The other one I went for is the other cam we spoke about. Honourable mentions Foden. I think those two could be very good together, like a 4-treble-2. Yeah. Or maybe if you could even play Smith Rowe as a striker. I didn't mention it, but he is genuinely really good there as well.
Yeah.
And the last one I went for is the Future Stars Chalobah, who free card. Go for the centre mid CDM one if you're going to do it.
CDM one, yeah, definitely.
Definite choice, but some very solid links to be honest. And obviously there's others as well, like where Winter Wildcard T&E is a great option. Winter Wildcard Sterling is another good option.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty more to come in the future as well, like you say.
In the Future Stars, yeah.
In the Future Stars, Rob, very smart.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
There we go. Lads, if you've enjoyed the review, drop a like down below. Let us know what Future Star you'd like to see us review next. I know I'm looking at a certain striker. It's a certain Serbian. A bit of a rogue one.
Dusan, yeah. He just scored his first Juventus goal today.
He did, I know. So did Zakaria as well. Yeah. Maybe an informed Zakaria. That'd be pretty spicy. But anyway, let us know who you want us to use down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check us out over on twitch.tv/backpagegaming. We're going live right after recording this. Very exciting times. Make sure to follow us, like we said. But until next time, I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backpage Gaming. We will see you in the next one.
See you later.